the lovely Amandla Stenberg.
Good evening. All right, I'm just going to share some words with you that maybe you've heard before because they're out there on the internet. I'm a little under the weather, so please bear with me, but this is so beautiful. I'm so happy to be here. All right. Black features are beautiful. Black women are not. White women are paragons of virtue and desire. Black women are objects of fetishism and brutality. This at least seems to be the mentality surrounding Black femininity and beauty in a society built upon Eurocentric beauty standards. While white women are praised for altering their bodies, plumping their lips, and tanning their skin, Black women are shamed although the same features exist on them naturally. This double standard is one string in the netting that surrounds Black female sexuality, a web that entraps Black women when they claim sexual agency. Deeply ingrained into culture is the notion that Black female bodies at the intersection of oppression are less than human and therefore unattractive. They are symbols of pain, trauma, and degradation. Often when they are sexualized, it's from a place of racial fetishism. Black feminine sexuality is a tender spot, tender with deep-rooted suppression and taboo, and the effects are pervasive. The stigmas surrounding it are embedded in American infrastructure and psyche, as evidenced by the way Black women are sexually assaulted and treated by police, an act that goes frequently unreported by the media. When the media is not ignoring Black women altogether, they are disparaging them. So as culture shifts and racial tensions are tested through the vehicle of the Black Lives Matter movement, it is important to question, do female Black lives matter too? So yeah, that's why I care about cornrows. Black hair has always been an essential part of Black culture. Black hair requires upkeep in order for it to grow and remain healthy, so Black women have always done their hair. It's a part of our identity. Cornrows are a really functional way of keeping Black textured hair unknotted, but with style. We do it because it's functional, we do it because we're fly. So you can see why hair is such a big part of hip-hop and rap culture. These are styles of music which African American communities created in order to affirm our identities and our voices. In the early 2000s, you saw many R&B stars wearing cornrows. Alicia Keys, Beyonce, R. Kelly, and many more. And as hip-hop became more popular and integrated into pop culture, so did rap culture. Eminem's album went 4 times platinum, and then he achieved immense success in the hip-hop world, and Black culture had become popular. As the early 2000s turned into the 2010s, white people began to wear clothing and accessories associated with hip-hop. More and more celebrities could be seen wearing cornrows and braids, and even grills. And so by 2013, the fashion world had adopted cornrows as well. Cornrows and braids were seen on high fashion runways for brands like Marquesa and Alexander Queen, and magazines had editorial campaigns that featured cornrows as a new urban hairstyle. Pop stars and icons adopted Black culture as a way of being edgy and gaining attention. In 2013, Miley Cyrus twerks and uses Black women as props. And in 2014, in one of her videos called This Is How We Do, Katy Perry uses ebonics and hand gestures and eats watermelons while wearing cornrows before cutting inexplicably to a picture of Aretha Franklin because Black women are punchlines. So you can see how cultural appropriation was rampant. But not only were white people becoming rappers, they were excelling in the world of hip-hop. Macklemore and Ryan Lewis's song Thrift Shop garnered #1 spot on Billboard's year-end chart for 2013. And then Iggy Azalea's song Fancy reached #1 the following year. In May of 2014, Forbes released an article entitled Hip-Hop's Unlikely New Star, a White Blonde Australian Woman. But at the same time, police brutality against Black people came to the forefront. In an incredible movement ignited by the martyrs of Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, Tamir Rice, Eric Garner, and many others, people began to protest institutionalized racism by marching and by using social media. Celebrities spread awareness and shared condolences, or at least some did, as Azealia Banks, a Black female rapper, pointed out. As she observed in her tweets, white artists who partook in hip-hop culture and adopted Blackness failed to speak on the racism that comes along with Black identity. Black culture is cool, but black issues sure aren't, huh?
Right.
Banks and Azalea feuded on Twitter until Banks participated in an interview on New York's Hot 97, where she said she had a problem. And you're trying to say it's hip-hop, and you're trying to put it up against black culture. And it's like a cultural smudging. And it says to white kids, oh yeah, you're great, you're amazing, you can do whatever you put your mind to. And it says to black kids, you don't own anything. You don't have anything, not even the things that you created for yourself. So that's what's so complicated when it comes to black culture. The line between cultural appropriation and cultural exchange is always going to be blurred, but here's the thing. Appropriation occurs when a style leads to racist generalizations or stereotypes where it originated, but it's deemed as high fashion, cool, or funny when the privileged take it for themselves. Appropriation occurs when the appropriator is not aware of the deep significance of the culture that they are partaking in.
Right.
Hip-hop stems from a black struggle. It stems from jazz and blues. These are styles of music which African Americans created to retain humanity in the face of adversity, which itself stems from songs used during slavery to communicate and survive. On a smaller scale, but in a similar vein, braids and cornrows are not merely stylistic. They're necessary in order to keep black hair neat, and they're a part of our culture. So what would America be like if we loved black people as much as we love black culture? Thank you.